And that was Velvet Fields. And of course, y'all know the Goatskins, who we are doing an interview with. This is me, DJ Destiny, live on Music World Radio right now, talking to the guys.
Hey, hey.
So we, hi, ho, ho. So we had the request for that song. So now, of course, we're interested in what Velvet Fields is about, right?
Velvet Fields was written, that was like one of our most original songs. I believe me and Scott wrote that by ourselves with just the acoustic and vocals back when we were in the store. And basically Velvet Fields was a song about somebody who was basically afraid of death. And it was saying that he was finally happy with his life and said, I know I'm going, but please don't feel bad for me because where I'm going I know is better. So, raise a glass for me. And don't feel sad because I lived my life the way I wanted to, and there's no reason to feel sorrow because I had a good life. And the whole thing is, we love you. We're going to celebrate your life and not mourn your death. Basically that's what Velvet Fields is. It's a pleasant place to go after you leave this realm.
Yeah, we had Chris Peckham in the shout box that quoted, "After I'm gone, raise your glass and a toast."
Mm-hmm.
So he was digging that, and the request was made by Tom. So we've got
Chris Peckham was
Joey V.
Joey V, another soldier.
Fight.
Up top, Joey. Up top. Up top to brother Joey.
And Chris Peckham was the original bass player for the Goatskins. He was with us for many years.
That is very cool. I do dig the bass.
Yeah,
I do.
A lot of us got split up. I think a lot of things happened, like during the whole Goatskin starting and ending and stuff, was because there was a lot of abuse in different ways. Not so much violence, but we were all experimenting with magics that a lot of us didn't understand. And during the time, some of us got a little bit more magical than others and couldn't hang with the moderation of the magic. It's like when you conjure a dragon, make sure that the dragon's going to breathe fire because it will burn your ass. So it's kind of.
See, like, you even talk in riddles, and I can dig that.
Well, that's some of it. It's innuendos, but you can pretty much read into it. Because we're no angels by any means. We're not. We are the Goatskins.
We are the Goatskins. Which, no, I don't think you're angels at all. I've been talking to you for about a year now, and
we definitely got dirty wings, but we don't mean any harm. We still.
I know you don't.
We still fly with the best of them, but we just don't fly as high as them.
I
get nosebleeds when I get that high. Anyhow, clouds are really getting nervous.
You need a high flight wing.
Right? Oh, and Sheppy there, he's actually the one who did, he's an unbelievable photographer. He did the cover for our last CD, the Down On Me CD, the cover photo.
I saw that.
Oh my God.
That was very cool.
Yeah, he's an amazing photographer. And
very, very cool.
I would like to see him do more because he's probably one of the better ones that I've actually, come in contact with that I appreciate his visions, And, yeah, Shep is really one of the best that I've ever came across, you know what I mean?
Well, here's a question for you then. I've looked through your profile and stuff. Hell, I'm going to go look at it right now just because I'm cool like that. I haven't seen a whole lot of pictures. And let me see. Like your personal pictures. Where's the pictures of y'all playing?
We're kind of, the whole thing is like we try to remain mysterious, like as far as identity and where we're from and what we look like and stuff like that. I mean, that's, to me, is a little bit vain, So I like to maintain this mystery thing, like let the music speak for itself to where it doesn't, like, look at them, they're cute, or look at them, they're ugly, or look at them, they're from here or there, we like them because of there's that. We like to let the music speak for itself, so secondary, it doesn't really matter where we're from, as long as the music comes out and it reflects on everybody, it doesn't really matter what we look like or where we're from or.
Yeah. Well, not to mention, I think you're from quite a few places. I mean, just talking to you and stuff, you guys, you've been, from one coast to the other in America. I don't know if you've ever traveled internationally or not.
I've astral projected a lot.
You've done what?
I like to astral project, but that's another story. And then I wake up, and it's really weird.
See, I don't even know what the hell that means. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
I don't even know what it means. I was hoping somebody would explain it to me. I just know it's, in your mind, you just realize that you're in so many different places. Like wherever you stand or wherever you see, whatever the sky is, it doesn't matter because wherever you look up, somebody else is looking up at the same sky, and everywhere is everywhere.
Experience. The one thing that I dig about that is that, I might be looking up at the same sunset as you, but, we're going to come out of it with something a little bit different.
Exactly.
While it may be the same, while it may be the same exact moment, we're each going to take of it our own, to each his own.
And that's the beauty of it.
It is. It really is.
If we all saw the same thing, how boring could that be? It's like...
I know. I think if people, like you were talking earlier about, relationships and stuff like that, and you get into 30 questions, where were you, and blah, blah, blah. I think if more people would just realize that, we are under the same sky, but we're looking at it differently.
Right.
I think there would be a lot less of that type of thing, to be honest with you,
Yeah, because you shouldn't, I don't think that anybody should, have an image, okay, here's our promo package, here's what we look like posing in front of a brick wall, and, that's the image that people stick in their heads, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, that's them. And to me, it's like boring. It's like, well, there's no pictures, there's nothing. But if you listen to the song and the landscape, you could kind of imagine what kind of people we are through that. And we're not in front of the brick wall, we're behind the brick wall,
Yeah. Behind the
Actually, we're behind the brick wall because we got to pee. And it's better to pee behind the brick wall because you get arrested if you pee on the brick wall. So, so I don't want anybody to see us actually doing the deed. So,
y'all too bashful. We'll have to take you for a walk one day. Let you piss.
Figuratively speaking, not actually pissing.
I know. I'm lying.
I prefer bushes actually, but to pee on, not for other things, but
We got DJ Reedman, our very own DJ here, who's
hey DJ
hanging out in
Reedman
the shout box with us. He says the Goatskins bring the cauldron. Tommy says he wants a CD. Hit him up on Facebook. Joey says Black Door Red. So that's one. We've already played that one, but you're gonna have to do that one live too, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, we'll do a few of them live afterwards. That people ask for, but.
After a little while, yeah. I figured y'all could just probably, play 2 or 3 maybe, talk a little bit in between, and then maybe go back to some of the others. Because,
sure.
Hell, I got an hour in here. We have just a handful of inspirations that you guys sent me, because I asked, what bands, what songs, specifically that you had that inspired you. And
sure.
One of them is one I haven't heard, so I'm getting ready to listen to it with you. This is Archive with Fuck You.
Hello. There's a look on your face I would like to knock out. See the sin in your grin and the shape of your mouth. All I want is to see you in terrible pain. Though we won't ever meet, I remember your name. Can't believe you were once just like anyone else. Then you grew and became like the devil himself. Pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway. You a scum, and I hope that you know. Now the cracks in your smile are beginning to show. Now the world needs to see that it's time you should go. There's no light in your eyes and your brain is too slow. Can't believe you were once just like anyone else. Then you grew and became like the devil himself. Pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway. Bet you sleep like a child with your thumb in your mouth. I could creep up beside, put a gun in your mouth. Makes me sick when I hear all the shit that you say. So much crap coming out, it must take you all day. There's a space kept in hell with your name on the seat, with a spike in the chair just to make it complete. When you look at yourself, do you see what I see? If you do, why the fuck are you looking at me? Time for us all, and I think yours has been. Can you please hurry up, cause I find you obscene. We can't wait for the day that you're never around, when that face isn't here and you're right on the ground. Can't believe you were once just like anyone else. Then you grew and became like the devil himself. Pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway.